Welcome to Module 6 and creating effective articles. Creating effective articles. So why are articles good? What's so good about articles? Well, they're a great way to get your site noticed by the search engines. Google and the other search engines see them as content, not as advertising, which means they have a higher page rank. They generally are seen as informative or in some way relevant to the subject. Whereas advertising is obviously seen as nothing more than stuff people don't really want. And good articles can get syndicated. They don't always, and you really have to be a good article writer, and if that's what you really want to be, then trying to get them syndicated can be a great way forward. And that's where other people's blogs and even magazines and so on can pick up on articles from time to time. So, how to create effective articles? Well, again, much like search engine optimization, it's not rocket science, but it does have to be done right. You need to ensure that your article is between 300 and 1200 words long. Now, my idea is the ideal is between 500 and 600 words for an article. That's really what I think is the best. But if it's less than 300 words, you stand a good chance of it being ignored. And if it's longer than 1200 words, it's seen as being too long, and a lot of article directories just don't accept them. Make sure the keyword phrase is in the title of the article. Now, you may have to put other words into the title as well to make it read like a title, but make sure they're in there in the order that you want them to be. Coming back to our famous car dealer, if you wanted to rank for Car Dealer London, then you might have a title about choosing a car dealer in London, yeah, or that type of thing. Place the keyword phrase in the first paragraph of the article. Very important. Again, it's about building that relevance from the first line on as much as possible. And also paste the keyword in the last paragraph of the article. Google's got to be able to see that your relevance is consistent throughout the whole article. And again, as with all search engine optimization, you want a keyword density of between 3 and 7%. And that can include related keywords, in which case your density for the actual keyword would drop down to maybe closer to the 3%, and that can really help. Now, with articles, you don't have the ability to set up much else than these things. Do not put any links in the article. You're not allowed to. It's kind of against the rules. Your articles generally will be rejected if there are links in the articles anyway. But you do place your link to the actual page you want to get ranked for in the resource box for the article. Now, that's not just a link to your site generally, to the home page. You want to link specifically to the page that you're trying to get the SEO link to. And that's a mistake a lot of people make. They just think they're linking to the site generally, and that doesn't work when you're doing search engine optimization for particular keywords. Write an article, not a sales pitch. Very, very important. Make sure it's readable, it's interesting or informative. It could be a story-based one where you're doing a testimonial or a case study of a particular project, or it could be that you're writing a how-to, informative, product review, all kinds of different things, but make sure it's an article, not a sales pitch. Post the article to as many article sites as you can. Okay, just put it out there. Find all the article sites you possibly can and get it out there. And there are hundreds and hundreds of article sites out there. We tend to work on between 20 and 30 article sites for every particular one that we put out. Okay, that's it. A very short module, this one. Writing articles is not that complicated. You do need to make them readable, and it is part of what we do as part of the service. Again, it's all part of social media marketing, so if you need any help with that, you want us to have a look at it, you want to take us up on our free consultation where we will put together a plan of action for you, which you can either get us to implement or implement yourself. That's fine. Give us a call. We'd be happy to talk to you about it. Now, in the next module, we're going to be looking at creating effective blog posts, and they are very different to articles. Social media marketing is a massive subject, and that's why I've put together this 12-part video series. If you want the rest of the videos in this series, then go across to cb-outsourcing.com and put your name and email address in there, and I'll be happy to send you the whole series across to you. In addition, I'll also be sending you a white paper on social media marketing, what effect it's having on our society, and how critical it is for businesses all over the world. So, go across there now, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.